Namaste and good morning, everybody. What a turnout. Yes, this is Vivekananda. I was just thinking, looking at the turnout, the power is alive and well and shining forth ever brighter. Yes, the theme is light and luminosity. There is at the heart of all things an unlimited radiance. We Hindus call it Brahman, Satchidananda, existence, consciousness, bliss, limitless awareness. We will begin there. That's the beginning of all things, and our story begins there. In that limitless radiance, there are these 7 great sages, we believe. These are immortal beings who are ever immersed in that reality, that one existence, consciousness, bliss. They are ever immersed in meditation, in samadhi on that reality. Now, what happened was, from that mass of luminosity, light, it condensed into the form of a divine child, a little child. And this little child comes to one of those great sages who is in samadhi, in ever eternally in contemplation of the absolute reality, existence, consciousness, bliss. This child comes to this sage and gently awakens the sage to an awareness of the child's existence. And the child says to that sage, "Look, yonder world, the world of men, is under darkness and suffering. I go there, and you too must follow." And the sage silently assents to it. And this child goes to the world of human beings, our material world, as a ray of light descends towards this world. It sounds like some kind of, Star Trek beaming down or something. But it's not outer space and this world. It is that luminosity, that radiance is here. For those who have eyes to see, this is it. And we do not see that, then this is it also. This material world of people and places and things and samsara and world. This is very, very reality. This is where that child appeared. Years later, this young boy, young man, Narendranath Datta in Calcutta, the city of Calcutta, who was in search of God. He would, go around asking people, "Have you seen God?" And people give different answers, religious leaders, philosophers, until he found one. Somebody said to him, in fact, it was a British professor of English in his college, in Scottish Church College, who said to him that this ecstasy, this divine communion, there is a man who experiences this. He lives very close by. He is Ramakrishna Paramahamsa in the temple of Dakshineshwar. And so Narendranath goes there. This young man steeped in Western ways of learning and thinking, but also with a deep spiritual quest. He goes there, meets this person, and Narendranath Datta, he says that my first impression of Sri Ramakrishna, and for a long time that was the impression, that he's crazy. But there is some kind of extraordinary attraction he felt. He said, "For me, Sri Ramakrishna was love personified, Love, love personified." This incredible attraction he felt to this utter luminosity of this person, and the radiance, the utter purity of this character. He said, "I thought he was a monomaniac. All he thought was God, God, God." And when he went and met Sri Ramakrishna calls him aside. He said, come to the side, from the view of men, come to this outside the door of his room in Dakshineshwar. And he says to him, Sri Ramakrishna, the madman of God, says to this young college boy, "How long I have waited for you. Where were you? You are the sage, the Nara Rishi. And he says, I bow down to you. You have come for the welfare of humanity. Narendranath Datta, of course, thought he's crazy. He said, I'm the son of Vishwanath Datta of Calcutta. What are you talking about? Sri Ramakrishna just smiled, and he touches this young man on his chest, and the world seems to whirl and disappear into a vast luminosity. Of course, Narendranath Datta doesn't know anything of this. He is terrified. He said, stop, what are you doing? I have parents at home. And Sri Ramakrishna, he smiles and he says, oh well, it will happen in its own time. Let it be for now. It's that luminosity, that divine child. All of this we know how? Sri Ramakrishna himself said so. He told his other disciples, you know who he is. This is that sage in that realm of the absolute, ever immersed. So we Hindus think of the night sky and the seven Saptarshi, the stars. We sort of symbolize the seven sages by those. It's very poetic, ever shining.